This art from Breath of the Wild's title screen is actually an inaccurate representation of Hyrule, and the more you look at it, the more inaccurate it gets. Most people say this is a view from this rock here, but upon going to this rock, you will find that it doesn't line up at all. In fact, it would have to be about here in order to actually line up. The view from Lake Tower was the closest perspective to the image I could find, and it's from here that we notice some big differences. First, this green hill here is supposedly Hyrule Ridge, maybe. However, the Ridgeland Tower and Birch of Demise are nowhere to be seen. And in order to make the ridge look as close as it does in the image, this whole section of Hyrule Field would have to be non-existent. And Mount Satori would have to be moved way west. That way, the ridge could be moved to where it appears on the image. It also looks like Hebra Tower is missing, and Mount Hebra looks way taller than Death Mountain. But in game, it's the opposite. Finally, we have these big green mountains in the background that look nothing like they do in the painting. Of course, there are many more inaccuracies, but the explanation for all of them is the fact that this art is from E3 2016, about a year before Breath of the Wild came out, and a lot of changes were made in that time. Sidon told me he wants you to subscribe.